You're watching Yaush Reloaded. Welcome to MOAB Mondays.
So, I hear a certain Rick came back to the MOAB Monday scene last week, and we here at Smug Silverback Industries cannot have that now, can we? Therefore, I've decided to go up to Canada, cut off all of his internet access, and now I'm holding him ransom for $100 billion, or a Yaush partnership, whatever comes first. What's up, guys? I'm the man behind your kill cam, the one, the only, that's Smug Silverback, giving you this week's MOAB Monday right here, right now, on Yaush Reloaded. And guys, before we get into the topic of esports in Black Ops 2, I just want to quickly talk about the gameplay and why I am speeding up certain parts of it. The gameplay that you see in the background right now is provided by none other than the Ultra Beast and Yaush Reloaded director known as HD Cripple. He talked to me one day on Skype and he said, "James, I have a MOAB for you." And I said, "Well, go ahead, shoot. The only thing I have right now is one of my own, and it's sort of infected, and I don't think it's going to impress the guys on Yaush Reloaded that much, even though I personally loved it because I got so many multi-kills. Hint, hitch, nudge, nudge. It's on my channel right now." Anyways, he talked to me and he said, "Well, I sort of don't have one MOAB. It's sort of a quad MOAB gameplay. It's sort of on 6v6 kill confirmed, and oh yeah, it may or may not be the first in the world." And immediately when I heard that, I threw myself at him and I proclaimed it as my new god, because this gameplay that you see right now that I've sped up a bit because you can take 11 minutes of carnage, but you can't take 11 minutes of me. The gameplay that you see right now just proves that he is a freak of nature in Call of Duty, and he is probably not human. Anyways, guys, before you say, "Oh, well, he probably boosted for this, he just hired some guys for 1,600 Microsoft points to get him this MOAB," then he actually got this in a live stream. So if you don't believe me, believe the Twitch TV channel that he posted it on, and oh yeah, believe the hundreds of guys that watch this. Anyways, while he's going on an absolute tear, dropping 100 plus kids like flies, and dropping his quad MOAB, let me go over some Black Ops 2 information for this week, and I'm going to be covering some esports. Now, if you guys don't know what esports are, they're basically electronic sports, more specifically MOG events, that sort of deal. And Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is going to be directly implementing it rather than outsourcing it to a place like MLG or something like that. This information is coming straight from charlieintel.com, really great site for all your Black Ops 2 news, as well as for other FPS games like Medal of Honor Warfighter. Anyhow, let's get into the information. So the esports feature is going to be split up into 3 unique parts: league play, live streaming, and codcasting. And I'm fully aware that a Yaush Reloaded director named Kostev covered the codcasting feature already in a video on this channel, and I'm not going to reiterate the info we just did then. I'm going to be going over it a little bit, but not as much detail as he did, so I would definitely recommend going back to Yaush Reloaded's channel and sort of checking that video out. Anywho, let's go over the shortest one on here, live streaming. And the reason why, if you read the article, it's so short, it's because, well, it's currently still in development and it's not 100% complete. But when it is complete, it's basically going to allow a lot of people to stream their gameplay online for everybody to see. It's not going to only make competitive gaming fun to play, but also really fun to watch. I believe, let me get an example out there. Have you guys ever watched the Optic Nade Shot streams over at Twitch TV? Basically, it's going to be like that, except there's going to be a lot more of those, and we don't know the platform for it yet. It may be YouTube, might be Twitch. Hopefully, it's not the Call of Duty website, because a lot of people are used to logging onto YouTube and Twitch for their videos. But if it happens, then, oh well, it's probably not going to get as many viewers as it would if it went to YouTube or Twitch. Now, the final piece of the esports puzzle goes to league play. Now, you're still going to have the public match lobby system where you're going to have the seasoned veterans and the noobs in the same lobby. However, if you want to sort of have a little bit more of a competition atmosphere in your lobbies, then this mode is for you. Now, it doesn't say if it's going to be a playlist or it's going to be like a separate mode, but it's going to be a separate matchmaking system. And what it's going to basically do, it's going to rank you and your team in sort of little ladders that they have called divisions. And I believe there's going to be 7 divisions ranking from one little knife thing, which is the lowest division, and you can see all the sort of division markers on screen right now. And you're going to keep going up in rank if you keep winning games and keep raping face all the way up to the final symbol, which is actually taken from David Vonderhaar's Twitter, which is the world symbol, and that's for the top 2% of the world, as he has tweeted. And this system is pretty cool. We're not only going to be seeing guys on YouTube, rape face in public lobbies, We may have a couple guys that might branch out and do more of this competitive stuff, which is going to be pretty interesting. And I'm definitely going to get some sort of series, which is sort of like a race to the top division. I'll totally think of something by the time Black Ops 2 comes out. Now, as the hype train is rolling along for Black Ops 2, I want to put sort of the brakes on it, because the problem is, folks, with all this hype going into the game, I'm just really afraid that there's going to be so much hype that the game will probably falter in the first couple months or so and will be a huge disappointment. So I want to put sort of the reality check on this entire esports deal. So first off, this matchmaking system called League Play sounds a lot like the arena system from Halo, and I don't know how many of you guys have heard of the arena playlist in Halo Reach or any of the Halo games. But basically what happens is you play 3 games, each day to be rated. You get rated on 10 days in a season, which is about like a month or so, and you get placed in division amongst your peers. What that translates to, if you suck, you get placed in the Iron Division, which is the lowest, and if you're a demigod like HD Cripple, you get placed in the Onyx Division, and I fit somewhere around the Silver or like the Gold or the Bronze, which is somewhere in the middle of all the Onyx and Iron players. So I'm just really afraid that Treyarch isn't really going to be innovating this as much, and we're just going to get a rehash of the Halo Reach arena matchmaking system. Hopefully they prove me wrong, and I always do sort of this criticism stuff to make them sort of say, well, Smug Silverback, we're about to prove you wrong in the next game, but who knows, I may be right, I may be crazy, but I just might be the lunatic you're looking for. Name that song in the comment section below, and I will give you a cookie. Now, another point that I want to bring up while you guys see the MOAB-gasm, as I like to call it, that you're about to see on screen, is the following. I know for a fact there's at least one gun in every Call of Duty game that is quote-unquote overpowered or quote-unquote used by everyone. And in Modern Warfare 3, that's the ACR, and I see it a lot in MLG play and sort of for win streaks and those sort of streams where people are going OG competitive. My question is this: where will the overpowered guns be in Call of Duty Black Ops 2? Now, I could say that I have a definite answer for you, but it's all going to depend on how Treyarch reacts to the community. If they did well, like they did sort of in Black Ops, we could be seeing a lot of these overused guns nerf. But the real question, the million-dollar question of the month is this: are they going to nerf a gun that's used a lot in their competitive playlist? Will they nerf a gun like the ACR, which most MLG players use to this day, to, you know, make the public lobby people happy, but make all the competitive people pissed? Personally, I think this is a huge trap for Treyarch, and it can go one or two ways. You're either going to attract all the people that like to use overpowered guns to the competitive modes, or you're just going to have a horrible spread of people that like to use the competitive guns in public matchmaking, as well a bunch of people who like to use, overpowered guns in the competitive matchmaking. So you're going to have a one big clusterfuck of everybody using the same gun. So that's it for my opinion, guys. As you're seeing right now, the MOAB-gasm is in full blast in the gameplay that you see right now. Actually, 5 MOABs have been dropped as I was commentating this video, and I only have one thing to say right here, right now.
Now that is one beast, MOAB.
Yes, it was, Mini Rick. Yes, it was. Anyways, guys, leave your opinion in the comment section below on what you think on the entire esports aspect of Black Ops 2. I really think it should get as much notoriety as some of the other stuff that a lot of people talked about already, like Creative Class and all that good stuff. I'm that Smoke Throwback, and you're not. Show some love, drop a sub back on my channel. I hope to be on Yash Reloaded soon, full time. And as always, guys, stay smug.